easiest thing in the entire world. If you are wondering how you and another woman got the same man, it is because men are the easiest thing in the entire world. I have never wanted a man and not gotten him. Do you have any idea how many men have wanted me and not gotten me? There has never been a single man that I have wanted that I have not gotten, because men, they are cheap and easy.
So there's this girl that I've been talking to for a little bit, and she shared this post on Facebook. It says, "I'm no longer flirting. If you're interested in me, I want a 500-word essay on your favorite magic card, and to see what your main character's gear on World of Warcraft is." As you can see, I took the screenshot at 11:30 at night. Look.
Since y'all want to make fun of my knuckles, I went out and bought some lotion. Now, before I start this video, I want to let you guys know that this video is strictly for straight men. I will only be addressing straight men. Not if you're bi, not if you're gay, not if you're indecisive about your sexuality, only straight men. Oh, but Dave, one time I got drunk and I accidentally sucked my friend's dick. Can I still watch this video? No. Oh, a while ago, I used to have a huge crush on my male friend. Can I still watch this video? Absolutely not. Straight men only. Well, I gave you guys the warning. So without further ado, let's get straight to it.
Warning: Dave's content is not for the weak. Viewer discretion is advised.
So basically, I was sleeping one day and God came to me in a dream and said, "Hey Dave, here is 9 rules I want you to give to my men, the straight ones. I want you to get on your YouTube channel and spread this message because my people are failing at life. My men are becoming weak. As time goes on, my men are facing new obstacles, so I had to create a new book for them to follow, and I want you to be the messenger." And I told him, well, God, if you want me to be the messenger of the straight community, I'll gladly take it. So as president of the straight community, here are God's words, not mine, God's words. Had to get my glasses. So the first rule that a straight man has to follow is self-respect. I can't tell you how many times or how many guys I know that would literally fuck anything. There's guys out here that don't have any type of moral standards. They don't have any type of dignity. Whenever their penis get hard, they pull it out and put it in any hole that will make them ejaculate. No, we're not doing that. If you're a straight man, you need to have some self-respect. A lot of men don't respect themselves, which is why Mia Khalifa, the porn star that we saw in that first video, can go on the internet and say, yeah, men are easy. They're so easy and cheap. In other words, men are not that valuable. This is coming from a porn star. This girl put the whore in horror T. But yet she gets to go on the internet and degrade men even more. But in all honesty, you can't really blame her because it's true. A lot of men don't respect themselves. They literally would smash anything. You ever seen that video of Aiden live stream where this guy just came out of nowhere and start humping this trans woman?
Couple girls in the back with some.
That's a man. That's a man, bro. She got a dick. That's a boy? Yeah.
Granted, he didn't know, but even if she wasn't a trans woman, why would you go behind her and hump her like that? Why would you degrade yourself as a man by giving this woman attention? Why? I don't give a fuck how drunk I am. I don't care how much drugs you put me on. My standards are my standards. You will never catch me smashing a girl that's like a 2 and blame it on alcohol because I was drunk. That will never happen. My standards are the same when I'm drunk. My standards are the same when I'm sober. It does not change. So that's rule number 1. Rule number 2, you know what bothered me more than a bitch that don't cook? An emotional ass man. I work overnight at this job and I work alongside with a coworker. This dude is probably 42, and every single night we come in and he see that the place is a mess that we have to clean up. He constantly bitch about it. Oh my god, what did second shift do? Why didn't they clean this? Why didn't they do that? Why are they making our job harder? I can't stand this place. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Get the job done and go home. You're in your 40s. We're making the same fucking shitty paycheck. By you complaining, it makes the night longer. I don't want to be here longer than I have to. Let's get this shit done and we all can go home. And you know what's crazy? I told him that one day and he never talked to me again, as if I'm the problem. Men should not be complaining this much. Now, there's a time and place that a man can voice his opinion. There's a time and place a man can be emotional, but there's a limit to it. I know the old saying used to be, well, men don't cry, men shouldn't cry. I disagree with that. I think men should be allowed to cry. But you can only cry on my shoulder for so long until I'm gonna have to tell you get up and get over it. As a friend, I will never let you stay in that position. I will constantly push you. We're men. We speak different languages than women. Another example of a guy being overly emotional is DJ Academics. DJ Academics is one of my favorite streamers, but this guy is so damn emotional. Sometimes I question if he's a trans woman.
Yo, shorty. I was trying to dismiss you because you're a broke ass bitch who ain't get a babysitter who's talking about you gotta go home to your kid. Nigga, go home to your little nigga and go handle your business, nigga. Go handle your business, nigga. Go handle your business. Go handle your business, bitch. Sure, go handle your business.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yo, shorty, go ahead. You heard what I said. Go handle your business. You gotta go. Go handle your business. Go handle your business. Go handle your business. Go handle your business.
Like, this dude went on Fresh and Fit last year, I believe, and he just started going back and forth with this woman about whatever the fuck. And as a guy watching it, I cringe. My balls shrank up, and I had to ask myself, what would make me have a screaming match with a woman like this? What could take me out of character to me to have this back and forth with a woman? And the answer is nothing. And honestly, I don't think a man should be this emotional, and God don't want you to be this emotional. Number 3, dress code. Now, in this day and age, I've realized men are starting to dress like women. They're starting to paint their nails. They're starting to do a lot of feminine things. At first, I just started calling them gay, but it's not right to do that. You can't really call a man gay based on what he wears, but it is sus. If you paint your nails black, I think you're sus. If you're wearing a dress, I think you're sus. If you're sagging your pants, I think you're sus. If you're a man and you do all those things, or you do one of these things, I question your sexuality. And you're this close from getting your man card revoked. Number 4, and I want y'all to listen close when I say this, because I do not want to stutter. If you like trans women, if you kiss trans women, if you dated trans women, you're gay. Listen, this is not negotiable. I don't give a fuck how many times they say they're women. I don't give a fuck if they got the bottom change, the top change, everything change. If you was born as a man, you're a man. And if a guy dates a man that used to be a man, you're gay. Look, I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna hate you. I'm not gonna discriminate against you. I'll just take you as a gay person.
I'm Jesse, and this is my partner Cassidy, who's a trans woman.
Jesse and I met off of Instagram. The first thing I saw was muscles, and so I was like, okay.
I actually messaged her and I let her know that she's beautiful, and she said, hey, I just want to let you know that, I'm sorry if it changes the dynamic of things, but I'm a trans woman. And I said, no, sweetheart. You don't have to apologize for that. You're just a special kind of woman.
Are you gay or straight?
I am straight.
As a straight man, would you ever date a trans girl?
I mean, yeah. Listen, I'm a little insecure about, the little guy down there sometimes. So, if it's not bigger than mine, I'm cool.
Be gay if you want to. You can't just identify as straight. Number 5, unity. Listen, us men have to stick together. Whenever a woman celebrity does something wrong, the women galvanize together and they defend that person, even if she's wrong. Whenever someone in the LGBTQ community do something wrong, they come behind them and support them. Where's the community for straight men? It doesn't exist. We don't have a community where we come together and support one another. Even in the straight men community, it's diverse into parts. Most black guys support black men. Most white guys support white men. Most Mexicans support Mexican men. The man race is one race. We have to stick together, because every single time one of our men get falsely accused, we have no support system. He goes to jail, spend 20 years in there, and then he gets out because they found new evidence, and then there is no repercussion on the accuser.
Petition is granted.
The end of Brian Banks' ordeal was marked by tears after a judge threw out the rape charge that had sent him to prison for more than 5 years.
My only dream in the world was to just be free and to have the same opportunity as everybody here.
He was a 16-year-old star linebacker with a full-ride scholarship to USC and had dreamed to play in the NFL when in 2002, a classmate accused Banks of raping her in the stairwell of their Long Beach high school. Although Banks insisted it was consensual and there was no sex, he told KCBS TV that his defense attorney at the time gave him a choice: plead no contest to rape or risk a trial that could send him to prison for life.
When you go into that courtroom, the jury is going to see a big black teenager, and you're automatically going to be assumed guilty. Those are her exact words.
He took the deal, went to prison, and had to register as a sex offender. He thought that was the end of it. But after he was released, came a surprise: a friend request on Facebook from his accuser, Juanetta Gibson.
I remember closing the laptop just like real quick and just like thinking, like, what did I just see?
So Banks arranged a meeting with a private investigator who videotaped the whole thing.
No, he did not.
Gibson later explained she hadn't wanted to say that publicly for fear of losing a $1.5 million settlement that her family had gotten after suing the school district.
I may not ever get the answers as to why I was supposed to go through what I went through, but I know that I'm here today and I remain unbroken.
Unbroken and working to get his life back on track.
We get manipulated and abused every single time because we don't stick together. And what bothers me even more is the fact that when a woman says, oh, a guy did this to me, I see men immediately jumping to her side without even knowing the full story. I see men condemning the guy that allegedly did it without even knowing the facts. And it's like, what about that guy? What about that guy that's being accused? Do you care if it happens to him or not? Because you could be next. And another guy is gonna jump to her defense. Why do we hate ourselves so much? Remember that girl that got hit by a brick not too long ago? I made a video about it, but she went on the internet and started saying, yeah, this guy threw a brick at me. I didn't do anything to him. Why does this happen to black women? And everybody's making fun of me. They're clowning me. And I didn't do anything wrong. And come to find out, she slapped the guy first. And then she got hit by a brick.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick and all these black men just watched.
And once the truth came out, people were still defending her, saying, you shouldn't put your hands on women. I agree. You should never put your hands on a woman unless you touch me. Why would you put your hands on a man that you know that's way bigger than you? I'm 6 foot. I would never put my hands on a guy that's 6'7", 340 pounds. You're 5'1", and you think you could put hands on me and nothing's gonna happen? No, I will hit you back. I don't play that. I will never hit you first. If there's a screaming match and I feel like it can get out of control, I'ma leave. That's what my mama taught me. It's either we both can be adults and have a productive conversation and break down our differences, or I'm gonna walk away. But if you feel like you need to put hands on me, then it's gonna be bad for you. So men, here's my challenge to you. Whenever you hear an allegation, whenever you hear that a guy did something to a woman, wait for the truth first. I'm not saying don't condemn him. Wait for the truth and then have an opinion. But this whole thing about jumping to her side before we even hear the facts, we're not doing that no more. Rule number 6, having a purpose. And what I mean by having a purpose is having something that you do consistently, working towards something. Because as a man, I don't know if you guys know this, but it's in your DNA to constantly chase something. So whenever I see a guy and they're not chasing anything, they don't have any goals, they're just sitting there and eating chips, it confuses me. As a man, you have the strength and mindset to become whatever you want, but you choose to sit on a couch and eat chips and you wondering why you're depressed. You constantly have to chase something as a man. You need to have goals. You need to have long-term goals and short-term goals. You're not gonna be right in your head with all this testosterone and not chase something. You're gonna go berserk. You're gonna go crazy. God put it in your DNA to have the willpower. You just can't activate it because you're on a couch eating chips. Number 7, and this is an important one because I spoke about this on my YouTube channel before. Your wife should not come before you or your career. I cannot stress this enough. A lot of guys make this mistake by putting their women first in a relationship, and they get surprised when they get dumped because you gave so much attention to one aspect of your life. Don't get me wrong, your woman is important, but your career will be here longer than her. Your emotional stability, your mindset should be priority before her, because these bitches will drive you nuts. There's a rule that I like to follow whenever I'm talking to someone, whenever I'm dating, and I always tell them, hey, you're not the first thing in my life, you're not the second, and I can only give you like 40% of my love because I need the extra 60% for when you leave. I need to be emotionally stable and to continue my career when you leave. I need to have my mental stability when you leave. Because if you think about it, the guys that commit suicide, the guys that kill other people after a breakup, it's because they gave 100%. You never give 100% when it comes to love. You only give 40%. I know some of you behind the screen are butthurt when I just said that. Oh, but my woman would never leave me. My woman would never do this. My woman would never do that. Oh yeah? You're that confident. Whenever a woman say, well, why should you get a prenup? Or, you know, why are you planning me leaving? Like, you shouldn't be thinking that way. But in reality, it's like, I don't want you to leave, but shit happens. I don't want to get in a car accident, but I need insurance. Insurance is my safety. The prenup is my safety. Me giving you 40% is my safety. Because shit happens and people change every 10 years. So it's either you deal with that or you gotta go, because my emotional stability is paramount to you. Sorry, I'm not about to kill myself just because you leave. We're not doing that. But yeah, these are the commandments for men. So with that being said, I'm out. If you like that video, I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. So like, share, and subscribe and get me there. Thank you.